Hey guys, what's up and welcome to my video and thank you so much for watching. I today am going to attempt to make the Mississippi pot roast. I've heard a lot about it and I decided to do a research on what was the difference or what is the difference between a regular pot roast and the Mississippi pot roast. Well, I was told, I don't know, this is what I was told. I've never had it. It's the gravy is a little lighter. It's not as thick as the traditional gravy that we usually will make and put on mashed potatoes or something. And it has a bit of flavor, more flavor to it, and a bit of tanginess. And when they said tanginess, I was all in, especially when it comes from vinegars or apple cider vinegars or jarred peppers like that. I love the juice. I like to buy the Mount Olive banana pepper rings, and I always save the juice and I make my own salad dressing or put it in some kind of dish that I'm making, like a meat dish, and it really does turn out really well. So I thought, well, why don't I do this Mississippi pot roast? So I bought the ingredients. Some of the things I already had in the house, like the onion. I like my onions chunky and I like a lot of onions. So I don't like my onions like tiny, so especially when it comes to beef. I got the au jus, which it calls for, the Hidden Valley Dips Ranch, which I was kind of like worried about that because I don't like Hidden Valley. I don't like their salad dressings. So I'm like, well, the recipe does call for it, so let's see. I'm also going to do a review at the end, you guys, and see what the big deal is and see how this really tastes, if it's as good as they say it does. So I'm going to give you an honest review when all this is done. And I happen to have some olive oil for the sauteing, okay? And I have Country Crock. I don't buy butter anymore, so I have Country Crock. I like that, but I'm not going to put like, I mean, I saw videos where they were putting a whole stick of butter. I'm not doing that. A few tablespoons of that, and I'm good, because there's fat in here, you guys. So, but I'm going to put the butter in there because I was told to put some in there just for added, you know, little bit of richness and flavor. But I do love Country Crock. It's my favorite butter of all time. So besides Land O'Lakes. Land O'Lakes is another good butter that I grew up with that I really love. But I'm not about that lifestyle anymore. I'm trying to cut back a lot and live a healthier lifestyle, you know. But with this, I mean, I'm treating myself today. So, and it does call for the pepperoncinis, which are really good. I had a couple with my salad yesterday, but I saved the juice, but that stuff's really good. And I got the chuck pot roast. This is all they had available, so I hope this is the right one. It should be, but I was told, yeah, this is the right one. So anyway, what I'm going to do, you guys, is I'm going to saute this so I could brown it. When you brown meat, it tends to give out a little bit more flavor. So let me cut into this and put it in my Instapot. I love this thing. If you don't have one, please get one. So I think I have the 6 quart. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the 6 quart. So I'll be right back, you guys. Hey guys, this is me coming back, and I am browning the chuck roast. So I just got done browning it on both sides, and it looks really good. Smells really good. See all that? That's really good stuff right there. Okay, so I'm going to put this in a dish, and I'll be right back. Hey guys, I'm back. I took out the meat, and I'm now sauteing my onions. Okay, everybody does this recipe differently, guys, so no negative comments, please. Everybody does their own way of cooking, techniques, methods, so it's not going to be perfect like the original recipe, but I kind of get the gist of it. Okay, I just threw in some minced garlic, real minced garlic. I use this kind right here. I love this stuff. It's already peeled, washed. I just minced a little bit. I should get that. I should get the rest of that. Okay. Put the rest of that in there. Don't waste that. Okay. So, I'm going to throw the meat back in. Because I wanted to saute my onions. I don't want to just throw in the onions, but you can. You can do whatever you want. It doesn't have to be exact, okay? But I just like the flavor of sauteed onions. So this is what the meat looks like. I could just eat it like this, y'all. I could just eat it like that. Look at that. Now there's going to be juices on your plate. See that? I'm sorry for the lighting, guys, but I've had a couple of negative comments about my lighting. Well, I'm not going to invest in lighting. I'm sorry. I'm using what I got. I'm on a budget. I'm trying to get out of debt, and it is what it is. I'm not going to invest in expensive lighting. I'm sorry. So if you don't like it, I don't know what to tell you. So anyway, don't forget them juices now. Put them juices in there. Don't waste that. That's the good stuff. Okay? So the recipe calls for, I already put the juice in here, the peppercini juice. It doesn't really give you much, you guys, not even a cup. Okay? You see that? That's all you get. But I heard that that was more than enough. So we're going to throw that in there. Well, actually, hold on, you guys. My bad. You got to get your powder. Okay? I'll be right back, you guys. Let me open these packets. Hey, guys, I'm back. So what I did was the au jus and the au jus gravy and the ranch, they have a lot of sodium in them. And I know some videos, like I said, everybody does things differently, okay? What I did is I put some warm water, about 2 cups. You see that? I'm trying to do a low sodium lifestyle. And I know this is, like I said in the beginning, this is treating myself. But I've been trying to eat healthy, low sodium and all that. So I left out the beef broth. You can leave that out because that with the au jus and the ranch dip, that's too high. I don't want a lot of sodium. So I put hot warm water, about 2 cups. Okay, and I put both packets in there, and I stirred it. Okay, I use warm water for powders like this because I don't want any clumping. If you use cold water, they tend to want to clump. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna put this in the pot, you guys. It does smell really good. Okay. I like a lot of gravy because I tend to save it and smother some pork chops later, or later on, like I'll freeze it, or on some mashed potatoes. Just, you could do so much with a lot of gravy. So there's that. And I'm going to add in my peppercini juice. I'm really excited, you guys, because I love me some tanginess. Okay. And the butter, which I'm going to use. You can use whatever butter you want. You don't have to use a stick of butter. When I was watching people put in a whole stick of butter, I was like, oh my God, I can't do that. So we're looking at, I'm going to put in 3 tablespoons, you guys. That's about 3 tablespoons. Okay, so what we're going to do is, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on manual. Cancel, I'm sorry. Then I'm going to put it on a manual. And then I'm going to put it on, okay, 30 minutes is cool. So when I had it on saute, I'm just learning this thing, you guys. I had it on saute, so I canceled. I put manual and just 30 minutes because I have to work today and I'm pressed for time. I'm not going to do no 4 hours, 8 hours. I'm sorry, I can't do that. If you want to do that, that's fine. You do whatever you want to do. So I'm going to get the lid. Okay. I'll be right back, you guys. Let me fix this lid. Okay, you guys, I'm back and I put the lid on and I'm going to have it on sealing. We want it on sealing and then I'm going to do a natural venting. So I'll be back, you guys, when this is all done and I'll give you my final review. Hey guys, I'm back. I forgot to put the pepperoncinis in. I got distracted and forgot to put them in, so I put them in. I mixed it a little bit. So, and I also forgot, okay, the lid's on. It's on seal. Okay, so we're gonna hit now I decided I want it to fall apart. Okay, I want it to fall apart. Don't forget your pepperoncinis, you guys. I'm so sorry, I got distracted. So I decided that I want it to fall apart. I want it melt in your mouth. So this is what I'm gonna do. Okay. I wish I can give it more, you guys, but I have to work today. And I'm gonna do an hour. Okay, so it's sealed and I'm doing an hour. There you go. And I'll be right back, you guys, when with the final result and my review.